Hey everyone, welcome to Research channel. Since the NET application form will be out soon and it's apprehended that in the month of June the exam might get conducted. Hence, it's better to jumpstart your preparation from now onwards. So here in this video, I have compiled IPC questions which were asked in the last attempt, that is in year 2021. So let's start with this. Here we have our first question, which is based on the statements, and out of them you have to pick the correct ones. So this question is based on offences against a property, and that comes under chapter 17 of IPC. You may also pause this video for reading out the question. So according to statement A, theft is defined under section 378 as the dishonest removal of movable property out of the possession of any person without his consent. So this statement is completely correct. Now, what is the second statement? In the offence of extortion, punishment is up to 3 years under section 384 of IPC. So this statement is also correct. Now, what is the third one? The offence of robbery is defined under section 391 of IPC. So this statement is untrue since robbery is defined under section 390. Now, what is statement 4? Dacoity is robbery committed by 5 or more persons. So yes, this is also true. It is being given under section 391. Now the last statement is the punishment for dacoity is prescribed under section 392 IPC. So this statement is also incorrect since it is being defined under section 395. So out of these statements, option A, B and D are correct. Now our second question is, the distinctive features of rioting are an activity which is accompanied by use of force and violence, or causing alarm, or violence for a common purpose, or use of abusive language. So since you know that according to section 146 of IPC, a riot is simply an unlawful assembly in a particular state of activity, and that activity should be accompanied by the use of force or violence. So the moment you refer section 146, you will get your answer. Hence, the answer is option A, which is use of force and violence. Now the third question is related to match the following, wherein you have to match the definitions with their correct provisions as it is being arranged under the IPC. So as you can see that the question is quite simple and too direct. So if we talk about the solitary confinement, it is dealt under section 73. Where are the other options? They are related to the general exceptions. So if we talk about act of child under 7 years of age, it is defined under section 82. Whereas communication in good faith is given under section 93, and act of causing slight harm is defined under section 95. So the correct option is option number 1. Next question. In which of the following cases the Supreme Court observed that there is a thin line between the preparation for and an attempt to commit an offence? So out of the given options, the correct option is Abhyanand Mishra versus State of Bihar. So it was a case wherein the court distinguishes between the preparation and attempt to commit an offence and goes into a great detail about the commission of the massive fraud. Now again we have a statement based question, out of which you have to pick the correct statement. So according to statement A, the offence of abatement is defined in the section 107 of IPC. This is completely correct statement. According to statement B, the essential ingredient of the offence of conspiracy is the agreement to commit an offence. So yes, this is also a completely true statement. You can also refer section 120A. Now, according to statement C, the punishment of criminal conspiracy is given under section 120 of IPC. So this is untrue. The punishment is given under section 120B of IPC. Now we have got statement D. So there is a case, State of Tamil Nadu versus Nalini is a case related to the offence of abatement. So as you are aware that this case is related to the assassination of Rajiv Gandhi, and this case was related to the criminal conspiracy. Hence, the statement D is also incorrect. Now our last statement is, abatement in India of offences committed outside of India is punishable under section 108A of IPC. So this is also correct. So statement A, B and E are the correct option. So the correct answer is option number 3. Now we have our next question, which is related to the assertion and reason. So wherein what you have to do is, you have to check that whether the reason given over here is the correct explanation of assertion or not. So as you can see that the question before us is related to section 100, where the right of private defense of a body extends to causing death. And under section 100 there are 7 clauses, wherein the 7th clause, which is related to the act of acid throwing, it was added in year 2013. So hence A and R are correct, and R is the correct explanation of A. So option number 1 is the correct answer. Our next question is related to the stalking. Stalking means following a woman despite her disinterest or spying, etc. is an offense under. So you have to pick the correct option, that under which section stalking is being defined. So the correct answer is section 354D of IPC. So every other section which is talking about the sexual offences, they are important for your exam purpose. Now the next question, this is also a statement based case, as you can see, and out of these statements you have to choose the correct ones. So according to statement A, which is the offence of sedition is defined under section 124A of IPC, so this is the correct statement. Statement B, that the Supreme Court in Kedarnath Singh versus State of Bihar held that section 124A IPC is not unconstitutional, this is also a correct statement. Statement C, that State and City of Delhi versus Navjot is a case related to the sedition. So this is a parliament attack case wherein section 121 and 121A was discussed. So hence statement C is incorrect. If we talk about statement D, that Mohammed Arif versus State of NCT of Delhi is also known as Mumbai terror attack case. So this is also the incorrect statement. And the last one is waging or attempt to wage war or abetting waging of war against the government of India is an offence under section 121 of IPC. So yes, this is the correct statement. So hence only statement A, B and E are correct. Hence option number 3 is the correct answer. Now the last question is, which among the following is the most serious offence and thus severely punishable? So this is a kind of analytical type of question. So for unlawful assembly, it's 6 months punishment is there. For rioting, it's 2 years. For affray, it's 1 month. And for assault, there is 3 months. So out of them, rioting is the severely punishable out of the given options. Hence, option number 2 is the correct answer. Hence, these were the questions asked in 2021 attempt. You can observe that what type of questions has come. Like if we talk about the statement-based questions, therein multiple concepts were checked at once. Though some questions were direct and some were analytical. So keep your preparation by keeping these points in your mind. Thank you for watching this video. Please like and share this video with your friends and do subscribe Research Academy to get the further updates.